Hi, I'm Jeff.
I'm Dixie.
And you're watching Good Morning Cairns.
Good morning, Cairns!
Buenos dias, Cairns.
Check out this sunrise. Good morning, Cairns! Good morning, Cairns. It's Cam. And this morning I'm down at the Caffiend Cafe on Grafton Street because they've won an award. And we're going to find out a little bit more about that shortly. But first, let's check out today's news. And firstly, in what can only be described as a horrible tragedy, a 62-year-old man from Whitfield went out riding on a bicycle up Lake Morris Road last Wednesday and didn't come home. Police found that he'd crashed his bicycle and gone over an embankment on the road that leads up to Coppolo Dam, and sadly the man died at the scene. The police forensic crash unit are looking into this case and they believe that a 2016 Ford Falcon, silver colour, was in the scene at the time of the accident. Now we've got a picture. This is not the actual vehicle, but this is what it looks like. So if you were in the Canimbla area or along Lake Morris Road last Wednesday night and you saw a car that looked like that or saw anything relating to this case, please call Crime Stoppers 1800 333 000. And our local dental school at JCU is celebrating a major milestone today. Apparently they've treated 40,000 individual patients in the last 4.5 years. Now we are really lucky to have this dental school up at JCU in Smithfield because not only are we training the next generation of medical professionals, but we can actually be their patients. That's right, if you're happy to have a 3rd year or 4th year dental student working on your mouth, then they'll do it for cheap. And all under the supervision of one of their dental professors. It's a not-for-profit clinic. They've got 99 chairs and they've been treating locals from Cairns all the way up to Cooktown. And if you'd like to be treated as they look for 50,000 patients being treated at their facility, you can give them the call on 1800 050 763. And as I said, the whole reason we're here at Caffiend this morning is because the user review website Yelp has reviewed the top 100 coffee shops in Australia. It's all based on reviews from the public, and Caffiend here in Cairns ranked number 25. That's number 25 in the whole country. Oh yeah. They're one of only 4 coffee shops in all of Queensland to be ranked in the top 100 list, and the only one outside of the state's southeast. So meet Ollie.
Good morning, Cairns.
Ollie is the owner of Caffiend. Now Ollie, tell us the secret. So you've managed to become number 25 on the top 100. How did you get to that point?
Yeah, I think it's partly to do with the constant evolution. You know, customers' expectations change over time. We had very much big milky coffees 7 years ago in Cairns, like a dark Italian style roast, so fairly traditional flavour in the cup. Whereas now we're serving single origins, and we have a milk blend and a black blend, and we're doing filters and pour overs. And
so we've become quite snobby in the way we drink our coffee.
Cairns has got a really happy little specialty coffee scene. Yeah, absolutely. I guess it's a more educated coffee culture, so talking about people, farmers and growers, and where the beans come from and the variety and kind of how that interacts with the coffee we're making, and then roasting coffee style. Different styles play a big factor into what the flavour is in the cup.
Well, look, congratulations on becoming the top 25. And after the weather today, we may have a little look behind the scenes of what happens in a coffee barista place. While I drink this delicious brew, let's find out what's on around town. And it's Monday, which means Gilligan's have their Gilligan's Got Talent night. So we can all see what the talents are of these German, Swiss, French, Chinese, Japanese backpackers are. Some of them, I'm heard, can sing. And I'm sure others have very specific talents as well. But if you'd like to check them out, it starts at 8 o'clock tonight and it's hosted by Drewboy down at Gilligan's. And the Australian Red Cross is always looking for blood. In fact, 1 in 3 of us will need blood products at some point in our life. And they need 25,000 donations of blood every week. Thankfully, that's across the country, not just here in Cairns, because otherwise we'd all be getting sucked dry. So if you're fit and healthy, you're aged between 16 and 70 years, and you're over 50 kilos, you can donate blood today. Give them a call on 13 14 95, and they're across the road from the Nutribrook Pool on Sheridan Street. Now for a look at the weather. We're expecting a partly cloudy day here in Cairns with a possible shower. A top of 27 degrees and getting down to 21. Today's high tide, 1.86 metres just after 5 o'clock this afternoon. And 2 low tides, the first of 1.25 metres at 10:15 this morning, with a second of 1.59 metres at 10:03 tonight. Now before we go, we've got a bit of an exclusive. You see, Ollie is actually starting up here at Caffiend a coffee school. Aren't you, Ollie?
I am.
And it's just down the corridor out of Caffiend. Down, what's this alleyway called exactly?
This is called City Arcade officially, or where Kevin Shorey is.
Kevin Shorey,
He's been here for such a long time.
He's in there.
25 years perhaps?
Right, and down this corridor and around through here, we have what will be a coffee school from next week, I understand.
Correct, yep, so we're opening next week. It's very, very exciting. The next evolution, I guess, to Caffiend.
Yeah, for sure.
And the coffee roasting is, being able to bring people in and really train them. And for me, this is one of the most exciting stages is designing and figuring out how it's going to work as a space.
So walk us through the space. What's happening over here?
Yeah, so over here we've got my old coffee machine set up, looking at down the track replacing that with a competition style machine, so something that could be used down south in comps. So we'll be able to have a couple of people here grinding and dosing and tamping, so working on those techniques here.
What's toasting and damping?
Dosing and tamping, yeah, so that's kind of working out how much coffee goes into the puck, making sure that's consistent, and then a nice consistent tamp. So that's when you squish the coffee down with a little metal thing. Yeah, that's tamping.
There's a lot more science involved than I expected.
And so extraction over here, so we're working on flow rates and doses in and doses out, so we're working on kind of recipes. So we'll be weighing the coffee shots and timing the coffee shots. And then over on this side, we've got a nice little station to be able to set this up for milk. So training people on how to get really creamy, foamy milk. And then I'll be able to have a couple of people here kind of practicing their latte art.
Latte art, oh
Exactly,
of course, that's when we do these cool designs on the milk and everything like that, isn't it?
Exactly, yeah, rosettas, swans, hearts, tulips, those sort of things.
Oh goodness me.
Yeah.
Wow, well congratulations Ollie, this is going to be outstanding, and if you want to get involved in the coffee school, if you want to learn how to make a master coffee or an expert latte, how can people sign up?
Best is just to email us directly, oliver@caffiend.com.au. That's probably the best way.
Excellent. Yeah. Well, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a great week. And if you want to sign up and do some coffee classes, contact Ollie.